Hey guys, I'm Shannon,
And I'm in.
and we wanted to stop by and introduce ourselves and talk about who we are, why we started this channel, and what we hope to get out of this channel.
Yeah, you've seen some of the stuff we've been doing, so let's kind of give us an idea of who we really are.
We are a married couple. We've been married for 24 years and we have two children, one that is 21 and one that is 11. And so we are now starting to focus on ourselves more so than just our children.
Right.
Focus on our marriage, and as we age and progress throughout the rest of our lives and getting back to kind of dating us and taking care of us.
Yeah, and it took a one morning in church when that really hit home, and a preacher said something that was very true, that one day the kids will be gone and we have to learn to make sure we can live. We have to make sure we can live with each other.
Yeah, because we've both definitely changed and have grown since we were dating and got married and became parents.
Sure.
So that's where we're at with that. We are still a little ways off from retirement, but we believe that we're at the point where we need to start really kind of looking at our savings accounts, retirement accounts, making sure that we're prepared, and also where are we going to live.
Yeah, up until the last couple of months, Florida's always been kind of off the table for Shannon, because she said it was too hot, and the hurricanes and stuff like that. But lately we've really been focusing on that might be the landing spot for us in a few years.
Yeah, it is looking like a pretty good front runner, although we're not opposed to looking at other places to live in retirement. So if you guys have any recommendations of where we should start looking, really my only requirement is I need some sunshine. I don't necessarily have to be out in it, so if it's really, really hot, that's okay. And I would say no snow or no ice. While it's really pretty, kind of getting around and navigating in it
It's a pain in the rear.
Is a big pain in the rear. So that would be my only thing. What are your hard stops?
I think probably as I get older, the less I would want to have to maintain a yard. Although it is kind of one of my only hobbies, I think as I get older, I don't want to have to, maintain a yard of any kind. So a smaller yard, less of the physical responsibilities of maintaining a yard. Maybe somewhere that has a golf course that I might could pick up a habit of golf, maybe.
I'd also say maybe because also as we get older, we want to travel more. So I would say closer maybe to an airport, or one other feature that Florida has is being closer to a cruise terminal.
Also close to Disney too.
And it's close to Disney. We do like Disney. And to be able to take a day trip would be pretty awesome. So that's kind of where we are at. And what we hope to gain from this channel is we have so many questions that you have to dig and dig and dig to find answers for people in our age group, that we are the pre-50s. And so what we hope is to be able to educate other couples about what is available for us. What does retirement look like for us, and what are we planning on spending and budgeting? Those things are kind of all important that we don't necessarily think about while we're raising children, and paying for school or school activities and the daily hustle and bustle and grind. And while we're still busy with our little one, like what we're going to need in retirement is really kind of starting to sink in, and how much it's going to cost and what we will need to maintain a lifestyle that we want to maintain.
Because we don't want to just, retire and then sit at home and look at each other. Although
I do like looking at you.
I do like looking. But you see retired people who can't afford to go and do. We don't necessarily want to be those kind of people, and don't want to have to depend on to get a job to have the basic necessities.
Yeah, and I don't know at what point I will fully retire, because I really do enjoy what I do overall. The 24-hour call shifts will definitely go by the way, but I don't know what my hard stop age for working is. I think Ben here kind of has a little bit more of a plan for when he wants to stop, working or being responsible for reporting to a job.
Well, and it's not that, but right now I have a 90-mile round trip to work every day, and I definitely don't want to do that for the next 30 years. Or 20 years, or whatever the time frame may be. But not necessarily having to deal with the punching of the proverbial clock every day.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we are. So we hope to gain followers that, can kind of walk this path with us, give us some pointers because it's new to us. And anybody that has already retired, what are your do's and don'ts, recommendations, any places that you think are better than the other? Just let us know. Like, we're not opposed to help and guidance because it's not something that we've done before. And then we'll try to also provide that guidance to other people who are in the same boat as we are, or who are going to be crawling into said boat. But we're going to get some adventures going, and hopefully you guys will like, share, comment. Let's have conversation. Let's, talk about what you see, questions that you may have. We'll go from there.
And sometimes, we may not know all the questions we need to ask.
Right. Yeah. What questions do we need to ask when we go to visit these different retirement communities and see what amenities are available? Like, what questions do we need to ask? What did you forget to ask that you kind of kick yourself in the rear end later on for not asking? Yeah,
I think we're kind of doing the right thing now because we're following different pre-retirees, as they like to refer to themselves, because they're kind of on the end of their work career, and they're trying to get the same answers as we're trying to look for.
Very much. Like I said, we're doing research like crazy, watching as many videos as we can to see, kind of what price ranges will afford us the lifestyle that we want. So we have a good idea of what to save for, what to project for. I work on adjusting our retirement contributions and stuff on a regular basis. So if you have any questions about that, I'll be more than happy to help with that. So come along with us, join us, hang out with us, and we'll see what we get.
All right. We'll see you later.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.